Tesla admits 4 million cars cannot do full self-driving, Stellantis used their own truck's black box to deny a warranty claim, and Jeep just put F1 ignition tech in the Grand Cherokee. I'm Jason Valentini, 14-year automotive engineer. Let's get into it. On Tesla's Q1 earnings call, Elon Musk admitted Hardware 3 in 4 million vehicles cannot achieve unsupervised full self-driving, ever. The bottleneck is memory bandwidth. Hardware 3 has a fraction of what Hardware 4 delivers. Owners paid up to $15,000 on the promise that a software update would get them there. Now Tesla says you need new computers, new cameras, and microfactories in major cities to handle the upgrades. This is what happens when you ship a promise before the hardware can keep up. A Canadian Ram 1500 owner had all 4 airbags fire without warning. He expected warranty coverage. Instead, Stellantis pulled data from the truck's occupant restraint controller module and used it to deny the claim, arguing the system predicted a rollover and deployed correctly. Most drivers do not know this. ORC modules record impact data and rollover predictions in real time, and OEMs can legally use that data against your warranty claim, and that module is in many of your vehicles right now. Jeep launched the 2026 Grand Cherokee with the Hurricane 4, the first high-volume engine using Turbulent Jet Ignition. TJI fires a pre-chamber first, which shoots jets of burning gas into the main chamber simultaneously, faster and more complete burn. 324 horsepower from a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with 10% better fuel economy than the V6 they replaced. This tech came from F1, then the Maserati MC20, and now it's in your Jeep. Ford's electric Mustang just broke a world record, Hyundai's recall fix is allegedly making things worse, and BYD's 1,000-kilometer range. Ford's Cobra Jet 2200 just ran the quarter mile in 6.87 seconds, making it the quickest electric vehicle on the planet. That 2,200 horsepower means you're pushing inverters handling over 1.5 megawatts of power. Here's the thing, electric motors hit peak torque the instant you leave the line, so the whole game shifts from tuning your launch RPM to keeping your tires from turning into smoke and your battery pack from cooking itself on back-to-back runs. Hyundai, Kia, and Genesis owners are potentially suing, claiming the ICCU recall fix didn't actually fix anything. The ICCU is the Integrated Charging Control Unit, basically the brain of your EV's charging system. When it fails, the car is a brick. A recall that treats symptoms instead of root cause is the problem here, and when you've got 3 brands on the same eGMP platform, that shared architecture risk multiplies fast. BYD unveiled the Seal 8 with Blade Battery 2.0, claiming 1,000 kilometers of range, 5-minute charging, and at a projected $42,000 equivalent price point. The engineering challenge there isn't the battery cell itself, it's the thermal management system that has to absorb massive charging loads without cooking the pack. If those numbers hold up in independent testing, this is a genuine step change. Audi's brake pedal detaches, GM hits 1 billion hands-free miles, and tariffs may wipe out affordable new cars in America. Audi just recalled about 20,000 e-tron EVs because the brake pedal assembly can physically separate from the booster while the car is moving. The recommendation, use the emergency brake if that happens. Great, thanks Audi. The fix is simple. A dealer will torque down the fasteners properly. Huge problem, simple fix. This was a clear process error in assembly by their supplier. GM just crossed 1 billion miles driven with Super Cruise hands-free, and now they're rolling Google Gemini AI into roughly 4 million vehicles. Big week. First off, 1 billion miles matters. That's not simulation, that's not a test track, that's real-world data. Weather, bad lane markings, the whole mess. For a level 2 system, that's genuinely substantial validation data. And the Google Gemini integration is going to be the largest automotive AI deployment in history. And what I'm curious about is how they handle over-the-air updates at that scale. Analysts are warning that tariffs could push foreign automakers to abandon entry vehicle segments even more. A 25% cost increase on an affordable car doesn't leave any margin to absorb. Domestic automakers already began walking away from the cheaper vehicles years ago because the margins were too thin. So if the imports go too, entry-level buyers are left with nothing. You literally cannot engineer your way around a tariff of that size on a budget vehicle. Audi's brake failure, GM's billion-mile AI milestone, and the tariff threat to affordable cars. Follow Automotive right now for the engineer's take on what's really happening in the automotive industry.